Welcome to Science and Technology Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: the old military-industrial complex won't win a new Cold War. Stonks to the moon? Superintelligent AI, can chatbots think? Adani stocks add $15 billion in best day since Hindenburg report. Chinese AI firm SenseTime refutes short seller report allegations. The old military-industrial complex won't win a new Cold War. Bloomberg. China's military advances and technological progress pose a significant challenge to the West's military and economic dominance, warns Neil Ferguson in Bloomberg Opinion. China's People's Liberation Army is expanding rapidly, with the largest navy in the world and a growing nuclear arsenal. The country is also ahead of the West in hypersonic missiles, lasers, space robots, and high-altitude balloons. Ferguson argues that the West needs to harness the best aspects of capitalism to revitalize its military-industrial complex. The defense industry, he says, often embodies the worst of capitalism, with giant incumbent companies dominating the market. The U.S. is making some progress in fostering relations between the Pentagon and Silicon Valley, but more needs to be done to attract talent to the defense sector. Ferguson also suggests that the West must better utilize its leading universities. Many Chinese students studying high-tech subjects abroad now return home, providing valuable knowledge to the Chinese military. The West should replace these students with those from friendlier countries and cultivate stronger links between academia and the military. Stonks to the moon? Financial Times. Superintelligent AI, can chatbots think? Financial Times. Generative AI systems like OpenAI's ChatGPT have been praised for their ability to engage in legal reasoning, write essays, and solve complex problems. However, in this podcast episode, the hosts speak to experts to understand what is really happening beneath the surface. Emily Bender, a professor of computational linguistics, explains that while these AI systems can generate human-like text, they lack true understanding and consciousness. Pablo Arredondo from Case Text, Melanie Mitchell from the Santa Fe Institute, and Constantine Arcudas, an AI expert who worked on Amazon's Alexa, also provide insights into the limitations and challenges of generative AI systems. Adani stocks add $15 billion in best day since Hindenburg report. Bloomberg. Shares of Adani Group companies surged after India's Supreme Court concluded hearing arguments in a case related to an investigation into the plunge in the conglomerate's stocks earlier this year. The jump added more than $15 billion to the group's market value, the most since allegations of corporate malfeasance were made against the group. The court has reserved judgment on the matter related to the market regulator's probe. All 10 group companies advanced, with Adani Total Gas surging almost 20% and Adani Energy Solutions gaining as much as 19%. Chinese AI firm SenseTime refutes short seller report allegations. Reuters. Chinese AI software developer SenseTime Group has dismissed allegations made in a report by short seller Grizzly Research that it artificially inflates revenue. SenseTime said it was reviewing the claims. As a result of the report, the company's shares fell as much as 9.7% to $1 17 cents. Thailand flags rising bot volatility, elevated household debt. Bloomberg. The governor of the Bank of Thailand, Sethaput Suthawartnaraput, has warned that low interest rates in emerging economies, compared to higher rates in advanced economies, are leading to increased currency volatility and pose challenges to exchange rates and capital flows. He noted that the Thai baht has become more volatile, with swings increasing to 8% to 9% from 3% to 4% before the pandemic. Despite strong reserves and a surplus in external payments, Sethaput cautioned against being too complacent about the volatility. He also highlighted concerns about elevated levels of Thai household debt and declining spending by foreign visitors in the tourism-reliant economy. However, he noted that household consumption growth above 7% is helping to support the economy. The Bank of Thailand is expected to keep its policy rate steady at 2.5% at its upcoming meeting. Sethaput did not comment on monetary policy but noted that Thai consumer prices slipping into deflation in October was misleading due to energy subsidies. He also acknowledged that tackling the issue of household debt is challenging from a political economy standpoint. Funding for European tech companies plunges by nearly half. Financial Times. Funding for European tech companies is expected to decrease by nearly half this year, falling from $82 billion in 2022 to around $45 billion in 2023, according to venture capital group Atomico. The decline is due to a global retreat by venture capital investors, with rising interest rates impacting the valuations of public technology stocks. However, Atomico's report also highlighted that investment in European tech companies remains higher than in 2020, and that large fundraising rounds have been limited but active, particularly in the artificial intelligence sector. Past lives: Lily Gladstone win at Gotham Awards, while Robert De Niro says his speech was edited. Bloomberg. Celine Song's Past Lives won the Best Feature Film Award at the Gotham Awards, the first major award show of the season. The film, which premiered at Sundance in January and was released by A24 in June, stars Greta Lee as a woman who marries an American and later reconnects with a childhood friend from South Korea. Robert De Niro, who was at the event to present an award, claimed that his speech had been edited without his permission. De Niro criticized Hollywood for its treatment of Native Americans and blamed Apple, the producer of his film Killers of the Flower Moon, for the changes. The Gotham Awards, which are now in their 33rd year, have a history of predicting future award success. Last year, Everything Everywhere All at Once won Best Feature Film and went on to have a successful run at the Oscars. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.